Can Mrs. Peel and Mr. Steed escape the clutches of the villainous Patrick Cargill as he exploits their innermost fears in The Fear Merchants, next week's Avengers story? Well, we're almost finished for this evening, but before we slip gracefully from your screens, let's take a quick look at what's here tomorrow afternoon and evening here on Channel 4. At 5:30, Capital Radio DJ Nicky Horn and 6'8" ex-basketball player Miles Aiken explain the game of American football for us poor Britishers and bring action, news and reports from America's top games and top teams. Then at 6:30, Face the Press. Foreign Secretary Francis Pym faces a gruelling interview from a panel of top journalists. At 7 o'clock begins the life and adventures of Nicholas Nickleby. Performed by the original cast of the Royal Shakespeare Company's gargantuan stage production, the characters portrayed range through the whole level of 19th century society. But despite this positively panoramic treatment, the story of a young man and his odyssey through Victorian England remains simple and clear. In part 1 tomorrow, our hero Nicholas, his sister Kate and their widowed mother are forced to leave their Devonshire home and face the hard realities of life in London. Then at 9 o'clock, a discussion, following up the issues raised in the Animals film shown here on 4 last Thursday. Then at 10 o'clock, Paul Muni stars as Tony Camonte in Scarface. This film is based on a novel, but it is more obviously drawn from the career of one Al Capone, whose contemporary nickname, of course, was Scarface. The movie, in fact, recreates some of the more notorious incidents from Chicago's bloody history. Directed by Howard Hawks, this film did, for the first time, things that subsequently became cliches in every other gangster movie. When Scarface was released in 1932, it was described as the most vicious and demoralizing gangster picture produced. 50 years later, it's a classic. Well, that's about all I've got to say, so I'd better shut up, I suppose. I'll be with you again here on Channel 4 tomorrow. So, until then, good night.